Hi and welcome to the next video in NLP for Influence. In this video we're going to explore something that has been so important to me throughout my whole career. As a sales professional, as a sales director, as a consultant and even as a creative and filmmaker, having credibility has been the single most important factor in successfully winning business. When we perceive somebody has credibility, it seems to change the way we respond to them. But have you ever thought what it is about a person that gives them credibility? What is it about them that makes you view them as credible, and how does it change the way that you respond and react to that person? I don't think that anyone would disagree that credibility is an important ingredient when influencing others. But what is credibility? Why is it so important, and how can you build it? The root of the word credibility is credo, which I believe means I believe in Latin. Put simply, credibility is the feeling of trust and respect that you inspire in others. So why is credibility important? Think about a time when you worked under a leader who had credibility. The chances are they energised and excited the entire team. You knew they would do the right things for the right reasons, and you trusted their judgment. Credible leaders attract enthusiastic and committed followers, and people want to work for them. But credibility is important in many areas and not just in leadership roles. For instance, sales professionals need credibility to be successful. People don't want to buy from someone they don't trust, or from a person that doesn't seem to know about their product or service. You also need credibility when you give presentations, deliver trainings, and sell your ideas. So how can you establish credibility? No matter what your role or position, credibility is something that you have to have. It takes time, patience and consistency to earn. But the good news is that you can establish credibility quickly and easily using these NLP techniques. When we perceive people to be an expert, we give them credibility. So you need to build your knowledge, your experience and your skills in the area you need to be influential. This is what we consider to be the aspects of being an expert. But unless people have experienced working with you before, you need to convince them of your expertise. So how do you do this? Well, storytelling can be the solution. Develop stories that paint a vivid picture of your expertise. Tell stories that are relevant to the person you are wanting to influence and to their situation. Now, I'm not suggesting that you lie or make these things up. I'm just suggesting that you think about your past experiences and develop stories that relate to this situation. Remember to be ethical at all times when exerting influence. Now, we've used stories for thousands of years to teach, to entertain, to inspire, and to change the minds of others. And from an NLP perspective, we only want to create and tell stories that help us or the other person achieve their goals. Stories enable us to connect with our imagination and explore situations for solutions. We've seen that credibility is principally about trust. And the next technique for us to explore is the most basic of all NLP techniques, and that's to be able to build rapport quickly and easily. Building rapport with people you need to influence is an essential part of establishing credibility, and of course a vital ingredient in elegant influence. In NLP, rapport is the ability to relate to others in a way that creates trust and understanding. It's the ability to see others' point of view and to get them to understand ours. It makes any form of communication easier. Successful interactions depend largely on our ability to establish and maintain rapport. And surprisingly, we make most business decisions based on rapport rather than on technical merit. And therefore it may be more important than our expertise. You're more likely to buy from, agree with or support someone you can relate to than someone you can't. NLP rapport techniques, like many other aspects of NLP, are quite subtle, but extremely powerful in their implication and effect. We will be covering some of the essential ways to build successful rapport in a future video. But for now, know that if you are present and you give the person your undivided attention when you're communicating with them, then you will establish rapport naturally, because where your attention goes, your energy flows, and the people you're trying to influence will feel the congruence of your communication. So when it comes to credibility, consider stories you can tell that demonstrate your expertise, and create rapport as an effective way of influencing elegantly. Thanks for watching, and remember to be ethical at all times when influencing others. And join us next time when we will be discovering how you can Thanks for watching today. Hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed making it. Next time we're going to be looking at a sleight of mouth pattern. It's a sleight of mouth pattern that will help you build your credibility once again. It'll help you with storytelling, but because it is a sleight of mouth pattern, it's quite hypnotic, and it will certainly help you influence very elegantly and very subtly. So I'm looking forward to that, and I look forward to seeing you next time.